Hey skaters, Arnaud Rector here for Lycon Boards. Today I will show you how to use the Shift Swift, the auto-learning ability of this board. If you want to change motors, you will need it. Also I will show you the auto on-off feature, the remote functions, and how to pair your board. Let's go in. Before I introduce you the Swift Shift, we need to understand the remote. The first feature is the one-button start. Every time you turn on your remote, the board will automatically turn on too. This feature is permanent, with no time limit. Let's talk about the remote functions. It's pretty standard. The first you need to notice is that if you pull the wheel up, you will see the board accelerating. If you push the wheel back, the board will brake. If you push the secondary button, you will switch the speed modes. You will see that Lycon Swift have 4 modes: the low, the middle, the high and the pro. If you push the secondary button twice, the board will switch directions, so it will go backwards. If you push it again, it will go forward again. If you hold the throttle with certain speed and press the power button, you will activate the auto cruise mode. As you can see, it maintains the speed. You can exit the auto cruise just using the brake. As you can see, in the remote we have a lot of information. The first battery on the top left, we have the remote remaining battery. In the top right, we have the board remaining battery. In the center of the screen you will see the actual speed. At the right side of the speed, you will see if you have the remote in kilometers hour or miles per hour. Next to it there is an arrow. If it points upwards, it means you will go forward. If the arrow is pointing downwards, it means you are in the reverse mode. Be careful with this feature. In the lower left, you will find the speed mode. In the lower right, you will see the kilometers you done in this trip. Down this, you will see the accumulative mileage. It's the total mileage of the board, since the day 1 till today. Now I will show you how to repair the board. This is interesting if you want to change the unit system, the motor type, the wheel diameter and the motor pole pairs. The first you need to do is keep both remote and board power off. Hold the power button of them both at the same time. Until the remote displays paired, it's okay. As you can see, you can do first the remote and after that you can do it with the board. Now you can scroll with the throttle to select the options of the settings and press the remote power button to confirm. As you can see, you can change the unit system from kilometers hour to miles per hour. The motor type, you can select hub or belt. The wheel diameter, as you can see I have the cloth wheels 105. And the motor pole pairs. If you don't know what to put, leave it in 11. Now let's talk about one of the main features of this board, the Swift Shift. Lycon sells the hub train and the belt train, but one of the cool things is that you can use almost any motor on the market. If you want to change the motors, you have to go through this process, also named auto learning. You will need to leave the remote and restart the board.
Learning, blah, blah, blah.
Once the board is on, press the board power button quickly and immediately for 5 times. The board will enter into the auto-learning process. If it fails, turn off the board with the remote and try it again. The auto-learning process will last about 60 seconds. Please don't touch or move the board during the auto-learning. You will see the wheels spinning. That's okay. When the auto-learning feature is finished, turn off the remote and then the board will power off too. Use the remote only to power on both the remote and the board. Now you are good to go.